Hello, this is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for Aquarius, January 2021. Aquarius. Let's see how these cards feel. Ooh. Okay, I'm taking that card right there. Oh, there's two there. Okay, I guess I'm taking both. So we have the star, but actually it's this one. Wait, I saw the star. So I'm going to put the star first because that's what it feels like. Then I'm going to do the Knight of Swords. Okay? And we're going to keep shuffling. And let's see what else pops up. So the videos have been kind of interesting this month. Some have been about money and change. And then some have been straight hot love, like sexy love. But it's clean, you know what I mean? It's rated G here. Duh, boring. But no, I can feel the steam coming off them cards. I was like, damn, that's some hot signs out there this month. Okay, let's see. I gotta get serious. Let's get to cracking on Aquarius. Aquarius. There it is. A couple more cards for Aquarius. We have the Page of Wands. Okay, I'm going to pull those up more. Okay, that one just blew out. We have the Page of Cups. A lot of new beginnings. Maybe like some hope for change. There's like this like charge for change and some communication. Okay, let's two more cards and we can do all the rest here now. Let's see. Aquarius, January 21. Aquarius. Let's see what kind of cards we get. This next card will be more like your core, your center, what you're feeling. This card. So we have the Hermit. That's you in the center. That's kind of how I feel. Like that's your vibe for the month, beginning of the month. Let's see what another card will speak about. The cards are interesting. Let's see. Shuffle. There you go. See that? We have the Two of Wands. Why not? Let's go for the whole little layout today. We have, this wants to come out, Ace of Pentacles. Two more cards. Wow, I thought I saw a card just sticking out. Okay, two more cards for Aquarius. What does Aquarius have coming? What is in Aquarius world for January 2021? Aquarius. Okay, I feel like I want to take that. So I'm going to take that. That's the Ace of Swords. Just because it was sticking. So that's crazy because you have two aces. Your reading is funky. I have a feeling you're going to have lots of different things going on. Let's see, though, what pops up. Last card for Aquarius. Oh, I can't take those two. One more. Let's do one more card. I could have pulled it to the side, but I'm kind of sticking to 9 cards. tonight. One more card for Aquarius. I'm sorry it takes so long to shuffle, guys, but sometimes that's where the energy is. I just heard a flip, right? Is it this one? What flipped? Something flipped. I heard it. Oh, two flipped. Okay, two flips. So I'm going to pull those two out, and I'm being told to take this one. So this one's going back, and this one is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, what is going on with Aquarius? We have the Star, and we have the Knight of Swords. So something's on the mind. Something is developing, and there's like this desire, and this desire to create something, to send a message out, to take action. I think Aquarius is considering doing some bold moves. There's like, I feel like you want to do some bold moves, and you want to execute these out. And I think that there's a start to a form of communication and action. And it's funny because you have, okay, so, you know, we had the Knight of Swords, right? And that's where I get that feeling of like you want to take action, and you want to execute, and you want to communicate. And then like it's like you want to do it. You have hope. When I see the star, sometimes the star can be kind of lofty, you know, like flighty, but I don't feel that way for you. I feel like you want to take action. The Page of Wands is kind of like the beginning of taking that action, like the communication and the development, more of the thought being placed, not just taking charge and doing it. Like there's been some communication, there's been some thought, a bit of action, like a little bit of a foundation. There's a beginning here. So yes, I feel like Aquarius wants to take action on something, but it's kind of like there was a few little seeds that were planted prior, and now they're coming up with a little bit of a stem, and it's something to kind of reach for. So it's almost like the Knight of Swords. That's what's igniting the Knight of Swords. There's a desire and a wish to make things happen. And then there's also like some things that have sprouted that have encouraged the Knight of Swords. And I think that's you. Now we're going to look though, because this could be the person maybe around you that's involved with you. Let's see. We have the Page of Cups. So this could be a person who's kind of looking to you for guidance, maybe like an entrepreneurship type of role, like they want to follow your steps. They are maybe watching you as you're thinking about like the actions you want to take, you know? Now, your energy is the Hermit. And that is so different from the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords wants to just go and take action. But your energy is the Hermit energy, which is a lot more calmer and a lot more reserved and a lot more like the experience. They don't just go crazy and act. So up here, this action, it's not like you maybe, because this is more what's going on. And what I'm thinking is that maybe this is normally you, the Hermit energy, but there's something that's inspiring you to want to take action. Okay? So normally, maybe you're a little bit more calmer, and you'd like to take more of a of a calmer role in situations. But for some reason, there's something you want to take action on. Now, we see the Page of Cups, and I heard entrepreneur. So I feel like somebody's kind of watching you. And there's a choice that needs to be made, a path that needs to be thought about. So the word entrepreneur, that's like a self-starter. Maybe this is like an apprentice. So it's something like this kind of energy. Somebody that is learning from you. And there's a choice in January that needs to be made. And this decision, what it does is it really helps Aquarius set a tone. And I think this is what this reading is now about. It's about a tone for Aquarius. Perhaps before, your wisdom and some of that experience that you've had has gotten you a lot, has allowed you to move forward a lot, like helped you to develop and to grow into many sides of you. But it seems like in January, there's a call to action. I think it's you wanting to kind of jump on something. It could be that it's not you and it's the other person. Maybe you have another person in your life and they're like fast and quick, decisive decision type of person. You know, they just kind of act. And maybe you're like calmer and more reserved. Well, so let's kind of go into the story more. Your reading is very different from all the readings because there's a lot of different little things going on. So we're really piecing this together. So let's see. Now the Two of Wands, it's like a choice needs to be made. There's a split at the road and it forks out, right, into two. And it's like, what should I do? Which would be the more prosperous path for me? And we see that in January, you're going to make a choice as the Hermit and not the Knight. So you're going to choose, I don't know if this is somebody else or this is a part of you that would like to just jump in and go. I think that you're going to eventually be the Hermit when making this decision, and you're going to choose a path in January about possibly love. It could be about career. And I know I leave it open like that, but that's because the Ace of Pentacles is the next card. And that's about your money and your finances. And things are actually going really well for Aquarius in January. You have amazing cards at the bottom. You have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Swords. And then a beautiful card to end it, the Two of Cards to go with that. So it's almost like you're juggling these two, right? You're juggling these two, and that's what it's saying. You're juggling the numbers, the money, the finances, and you're juggling your mind and your actions. So maybe somebody you're involved with wants to go quick, but you're taking a slower pace. Maybe this is you, and you're wanting to take action about something, word that you've heard of. But you're choosing to go slow. Maybe you heard word of love, and you're choosing to go in a new place, like a new environment. Perhaps to meet with the love. Because this person's watching you. But definitely this is about your finances and your mindset. And whatever decision you're taking, And maybe you'll put that decision on hold. You don't have to make a decision in January, whatever this is. It might be building in January, and you may not even have to do it till February, right? Because there's a 2 here. January, February. I don't know why. I just feel like that could be February. It takes time to build, to come up with all the information about a choice. But it's about your money, about your happiness. This is fulfilling. It's very green. So anything you value. So if you value love like you're green, then it's the same thing. If you only value like assets, green, like cash, well, then it doesn't have to do with love for you. But that brings you the joy. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords tells me that when you make a decision, I almost want to say either path is going to be successful. One will help you with your money and one will help you with your mind. And it also speaks about the fact that, and I know this sounds silly, but you may not have to pick a path. Perhaps Aquarius can do both, right? We are many things. We can't, we multitask and we are capable. And there's many sides to us. Aquarius has many sides. And so maybe it's about taking a slow pace. And even if you're being pressured by somebody else to take action, or even you feel the pressure, you choose to take a calmer, slower pace and wait. And maybe not choose a path yet in January, but see what begins to open up for you. Because you're looking for the success and you're looking for that peace of mind, and you want to be successful. Yeah, I just feel like you want a peace of mind. And maybe it's about your finances. And then I see that the 2 of Pentacles tells me that I think you can have both. And you don't have to choose one or the other. You can have both. So I feel like in your mind, you're looking for some kind of like fuel or something to suffice you, something that replenishes you, that gives you what you need to continue in life and to have balance. And that's something sometimes that your mind, it's like the comfort of knowing that you're comfortable in the choices you make. The green here is about the assets and the things that you value. And you have both of those cards at the bottom. So it's like in January, there's options, right? Maybe 2. And those options, you have to make a decision if you want to step forward and go down a path, or do you kind of wait and see what happens with time? Will your investments, will your time that you put into something, will it pay off by sitting back and waiting versus taking a path? And it's very clear that here, that if you even choose a path, that those paths will be successful. But they might be like separate, you know what I mean? Like separate successes, right? Like you go this way, it works. You go this way, it works. And you're very lucky because that's what it feels like, or you can wait and kind of have both, right? So you can't split yourself in 2. So if you go one direction, the mind will be satisfied, right? The challenge. If you go to the left, right, on this path, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So the finances, right? This is just like an example. Um, if you're looking at something, I wouldn't say go right or left. That's what it means. I'm telling you here. I'm just kind of doing this. Okay? You'll have to make your own choice. But so back to what I was saying though is, so it's like if you go this way, then the financial gets satisfied. But the hermit is calm and he has experience. And so whomever's watching you, whoever's trying to influence you with love or visions or pressure or talk here, you're still very settled in your energy. You're the hermit energy right now. That's the vibe you're carrying. So you're being careful. So I think you're also thinking, maybe I'll wait and see how things kind of mature before I make a decision. And it's very possible that you'll be able to juggle both, because that's what this card talks about. Your last card says that you can juggle both. You have two twos here, and these are the two good twos, in my opinion, put here together. Because the hermit, he doesn't stress, right? If this was a page right here, and you had the two, maybe I'd be worried because there's a lack of maturity. But you have the hermit, and the hermit doesn't trip. So he's right there trying to decide what he wants to do. So he's thinking about it, right? He's thinking about it. He doesn't rush into things. So maybe you're the hermit and others are trying to influence you to act. Maybe they're pushing you into something. But the hermit energy, which is you, is saying, I think I'll just kind of sit back right now. And I'm going to think about this. Do I go left? Do I go right? What do I do? And maybe you'll even wait and not take either path. Because it shows that you could be successful on the left or you could be successful on the right path, or you can wait and you can have both of these, because your last card is saying you can juggle both. You can have both. So whatever that represents to you, these two cards, these two paths, however that feels to you and however it gravitates to you, however you pick it up, that's what the energy is. It's interesting. I feel kind of serious. Like, I feel like I'm taking on this energy where I'm like, I feel like firm and sharp. And I feel like alert. And that's the energy that I'm feeling from the hermit and your read. You know, we take it on when we're reading it, and I feel like that. I feel like, okay, I need to make a decision, but I don't have to rush, and I don't need pressure from other people. That's their dreams. Maybe that's not my dream, or it is my dream, but I don't have to feel this pressure. I'm the hermit right now, and I'm going to take my time. I will make a decision when I'm ready. So maybe I don't have to make a decision. I can wait. And I can have this and I can have that. Or maybe you even say, I've already had this. I've already experienced that. I've had it. Been there and done that. So maybe you tell yourself, so nothing wrong with that, but I've experienced it. So maybe I'll choose to have, because of my experience, I will choose to have both. Or I'll think about it. Do I want to juggle both? Or do I just want to deal with one? Because I'm already familiar with life. I've had some experiences. And so even though people are watching me, or I have even, like for example, I have children that depend on me, for something here, I still have to make a smart choice about what I want to do. Maybe what you want to do with your assets or with your money. Maybe this is about you moving and taking along people with you, or choosing to make a true change. You know, I'm just throwing things out because I don't know, like this Page of Cups, I just feel like that Page of Cups adds the, like, tries to add pressure to the Hermit. Like the Page of Cups loves whomever the Hermit is, but it pressures the Hermit. Like he's watching the Hermit. So maybe this person is asking something from Aquarius. And maybe Aquarius is thinking about it. Should I honor that? Should I do this? You know, and I don't, maybe there's some kind of pressure here. But the Hermit sits strong. He stands strong. And I think that's you. I don't know if that's 100% the way your nature is. I don't like study up Aquarius 100. I don't study every sign. I just feel your energy. That's how I do it. I know some, and then I feel you. And that's how I feel. I feel like you're kind of in control. I don't feel you're tired. I feel like you're in control. But you could be getting tired of the noise or the pressure of others trying to maybe kind of suggest or kind of get you to go in a certain path. That's what I'm seeing. I'm going to pull some cards from this one. Let's see what else I see. Your read is so interesting. It's like not like everybody else's. Yours is like more serious. It feels very serious, but it could be not even serious. It's just like more like important it's an important thing. But this is important. It is, but it feels serious. Like some of them are like love interest and money is important, but I don't know why yours feels a little more intense. So the first one we got was message of concern. So that could be some of that, what I was talking about. That could be, maybe there's something has happened and that's why you're having to make a decision, right? We have false person. That could be the pressure that you're feeling. You feel like they're not leading you, you know, to not allowing you to be free. Maybe that pressure, that message of concern. And then we have despair. So there we go. I think that you're getting pressure, information, and pressure from someone for you to make a choice about something. And you have to be careful because it's about maybe the things that you have. Maybe you, like I think like you have. So it's almost like someone's like, I feel like you're being pressured to make choices about things. And I feel like the despair card tells me that you need to be more careful. Maybe people are giving you a story that they're not, like they need money or they need help. And you're more like the one that can maybe help them. And you have to make sure that it's not false. Maybe they're sending you energy that is like just sending you energy or messages like they need help or something's going on here. Something needs you to help them somehow, but it may not be for real. So that could be this pressure that I'm feeling, and you being strong, having to like say sit back and be like, well, maybe I don't have to help these people. Maybe I don't have to take one of these choices, or maybe I choose to do something here and not help there. So I would say that I would like Aquarius to be careful about whom you're wanting to maybe help if they're asking for a lot from you. And I think that you should definitely take that hermit role and embrace it in January and kind of maybe do the wait and see approach and see what more unfolds. You're fine because you're in control. And if these assets here, these things that are of importance, if they're part of your world, or if you're trying to reach a goal and achieve these, you absolutely can do this. But I feel like you're also being pressured into making a decision about something or a choice. And it's Aquarius's choice, not other people. You think about you think about your life, you think about your family and the immediate people that matter. But at the end of the day, it's you, Aquarius, right? You make the choice and you can stand by it and you can sleep good at night for whatever this is. And it looks as if when you decide to make these choices, and it'll start building in January, you'll be successful in either path. And if you choose to wait, you could have both successes. So it's really about how much work you want to put in, how much you're willing to wait, and about maybe even shooing people off. Like how long can you keep people off your back? And so that's what I'm seeing. So kind of an interesting and I feel like you're gonna receive some information that kind of puts that pressure on you. But you almost have to be careful about what people are telling you if it's all real information, if it's solid information, right? And you might even be getting some information that says that something's not going well, and you have to make sure that it's for real. Like you have to do your. I definitely think you should do like looking up, and even maybe even like pay a service to look something up, or just hold off and look into things if people are asking too much from you in January. Like some things, the small things are fine, but the big things that really are big that affect your life, I think you need to look at those and make sure that you're making solid choices. And again, I see that whatever path you do, whatever you choose, it will be successful. But I think it has to be when you make up your mind to do something, not anybody else, and not pressure from other people. Okay? All right. So, I'm Fuel the Soul. And if you like these readings, can you please like it? Because it really helps me out big time. And if you haven't subscribed, it'd be wonderful if you would subscribe if you like. So, I want to wish you a wonderful 2021, and you're moving into a new space, a new year. This is everybody, and we want things to flow, and I want the best for you. Happy New Year. Stay healthy, and God bless. We'll see you later. Bye.